Let's decide on one important fact that the insole does not heal. The insole unloads, compensates, helps to support at the stage which, for example, the rehabilitation doctor has reached. The insole is a kind of orthosis that helps us support the foot at some level, depending on what kind of pathology the patient has. There are insoles that can reduce the load on the anterior section. There are those that help unload the back section or the middle one. The insole is formed and selected purely individually. Only then you will get some results. Purchased insoles from the store, they also help, but only when this insole are picked up by a specialist. It's impossible to solve this problem on your own. You must understand which part of the foot is overloaded, where we must influence this insole in order to correctly reduce excess pressure. To do this, the specialist carries out a lot of measurements and manipulations using special equipment. Then only he will be able to answer the question why the foot hurts and whether it can be corrected using the insole. The insoles differ in material and purpose. There are insoles that fit into sport shoes, and there are ones for everyday wear. There are insoles that work as corrective elements, but all this is determined by the specialist. There is no universal insole. Depending on what we want to get, we select such an insole. We want to remove, for example, pressure on the heel area, unload it from the formation of a heel spur, then we choose insoles with a soft heel pad. We do the same with any other part of the foot. Hallus valgus, for example, can only be treated surgically in 100% of cases. But at this stage, when the rehabilitation specialist has done his part, the insole will help him maintain the achieved effect. The insole can be harmful if it is incorrectly selected, if it is out of place, if it is made of poor quality material. All this is dangerous for the feet. For example, there is a disease, longitudinal and transverse flat feet. If you mix up the insoles, buy an insole focusing only on the term flat feet, you will get a problem. What is a foot? The foot is the organ that keeps us in space. Behind the foot is the ankle joint, knee joint, hip, lumbar spine, and even the formation of the wrong malocclusion. All this rests on the foot, on the correct setting of the foot. When you use the wrong insole, you change the biomechanics of the foot, and then, like dominoes, everything follows one after another. If the doctor has correctly selected the insole, taking into account all his examinations, measurements, then even pain in the ankle joint, knee, and lower back can be corrected. It can even affect getting rid of caries. There is such a thing as tensgriddy. In our body, everything is so interconnected, it's like a Vitruvian man. Each muscle is responsible not only for its part, but also affects all movements and all loads. Everything is interconnected with each other. Incorrect staging, incorrect biomechanics of movement leads to the development of diseases, pathologies, pain syndrome, and so on.